How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of The Ranked Report. This week, we are almost obliged, really, to use the Paris Trap team that Wolfe Glick used to win the Orlando Regionals, which was the biggest VGC tournament there has ever been in terms of numbers of players. It was over 800 people took part. So most players ever at a single VGC tournament, and it was won by Paris Trap, which is not something we've really seen much of in Gen 9, and now suddenly it sprung out of nowhere in Mono Regional. I'm very much expecting that at least one or two of the games that I played this week will be just straight up mirror matches into opposing Wolfe Glick Paris teams. But to go over the team, we have got, I'll start with the more standard stuff. Fluttermane, very standard here. This is running Focus Sash, which is a very normal item in Fluttermane. The only difference is, instead of something like Dazzling Gleam in its third move slot, you pretty much always see Moonblast Shadow Ball Protect. This one has Perish Song rather than something like a Dazzling Gleam or Icy Wind, which, again, goes along with the Perish Trap strategy. Fluttermane's a slightly more aggressive Perish user, so like what you can do with Fluttermane, for example, is... I mean, first of all, it's immune to Fake Out, so if you want to maybe like trap and perish a Fake Out user, Fluttermane can be useful for that. But also, because it's so offensive, you can use it to like take a couple of KOs early game and then just press Perish Song at the end of the match when everything's already dead. So having kind of an aggressive Perish option is kind of nice. Gothitelle is here for the trapping with Shadow Tag. Shadow Tag, for those who don't know, means that your opponent's Pokemon can't switch out. They can still use moves like Volt Switch and U-Turn, that kind of thing. That'll pivot them out. But they cannot just hard switch unless they also have the Shadow Tag ability, or they are a Ghost type. Or they're holding the Shed Tail, but that's very rare. I don't know if that item's even in this game. I feel like it probably is. But this guy's running Fake Out, Protect, Psychic, and Heal Pulse. Psychic just for a bit of damage if you need it. Fake Out and Protect for easy setup on Perish Songs and stalling. Heal Pulse as well lets you, with a lot of the bulk on this team, with kind of Arcanine, Amoonguss, and Scream Tail, you've got a lot of bulk, but you can't, like, none of them have any healing. So that Heal Pulse lets you heal up your bulky Pokemon just to kind of live through Perish turns. And similar with Pollen Puff on Amoonguss, you see here that you've got two ways on this team of healing a partner Pokemon. And then Amoonguss is rounded out by Spore, Rage Powder, Protect. I will actually quickly note the Terra types on these Pokemon. We see Fluttermane is Grass, which is not something you see normally. You just see it terrestrialize into one of its stab types. So Fairy or Ghost, usually Fairy. I think Grass here is almost certainly just to get around opposing Amoonguss and Volcarona. I can't see another reason, to be honest. Amoonguss is Dark just to get around priority taunts and other priority moves, I think, largely. Also means it doesn't get hit by Psychic moves, which is nice. Gets rid of the Psychic weakness. Gothitelle is Water. I don't really know why. I guess Wolfe wanted a Water resist here? Or an Ice resist, maybe? I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on that one. I don't imagine Gothitelle terrestrialize very often, though. Palafin's Water just for extra damage output. This is kind of a standard Palafin set at the moment. A lot of people were keen on using Flip Turn with it when it first came out, but I think a lot of people have steered away from that. You can just hard switch at turn 1 and then you never really need Flip Turn again. This is pretty standard Protect. Wave Crashes, just huge damage. Jet Punch is Jet Punch. 60 base power priority move with Stab is kind of silly. And then Close Combat to round out the moveset. That's pretty standard. No Haze on this one, but I think this team is kind of fine against Dondozo because you can just click Perish Song and you don't even need to trap it because it can't switch anywhere if it's set up. So it just dies. So you don't really need Haze or Clear Smog or anything on this team, for that purpose at least. And then Arcanine, again, pretty standard set. There's no Snarl on this one. Wolfe instead opting for Extreme Speed over Snarl. You'll often see like Flare Blitz, Will-O-Wisp, Snarl, Protect, like a full supportive moveset. This one has Extreme Speed. Just because there's not really any priority on this team, so against something like an Iron Bundle, for example, if you can get it down to a Sash with your Palafin or whatever, then Arcanine could be pretty good at dealing with that. And then lastly, the star of the show here is Scream Tail, which is not a Pokemon that really anyone's been using at all. What's gone for, first of all, Player Off over like a Dazzling Gleam on Scream Tail is interesting. Most people run it special, but with Intimidate, not really that common. Arcanine's picking up a little bit, but for the most part, Intimidate's not that common. And Player Off lets you knock out something like a Roaring Moon, which has much higher defense than special defense. Sorry, other way around. Much higher special defense than defense, so Player Off lets you knock that out, for example. Does more damage into opposing Fluttermane. that kind of thing. Protect's pretty standard. Perisong, again, on this team, dead standard. You need, like, Scream Tail's your kind of bulky Perish Trap user, as opposed to Fluttermane's more offensive Perisong. So Scream Tail you could potentially use to just punish a bad lead, and, like, lead Gothitelle Scream Tail and just Perisong early game, for example, just to get a couple of free KOs. And the last move is Disable, which is super interesting. Again, not a move that people utilize that often, but if you land a Disable on certain Pokemon, if you can, like, disable their main stab option, for example. For example, on, like, a Palafin, if you can disable a Jet Punch, that then means that something like a Fluttermane's going to have a much easier time dealing with it. Very interesting utility option. Other options on Scream Tail, I believe you can run screens you could do if you really wanted to. But I think if you're pressing Perisong, you often don't have time to sit in and set screens. But it's also an option, yeah. Terra Steel on this thing just because its only weaknesses are Poison and Steel. So Steel resists both of those. It makes sense. You don't really need an offensive Terror on this because you're not really using it for damage. But yeah, that's the team. As with a lot of Perish teams, this is, from what I gather, notoriously difficult to pilot. So it could go either way, really, these coming battles. And again, I may just end up running into a bunch of mirror matches. But I guess we will see. Let's hop into some battles. Okay, our first battle of the day... Oh, I forgot about the nicknames on this. I forgot about the nicknames on this team. Also, 222 HP on Fluttermane. That is insane. I've got to check, what booster energy boost does this thing get? It gets speed. Yeah, okay, sure. What was the investment in that? Yeah, it's just speed and HP. Okay, so how do I deal with this? Again, setup strats like Annihilate don't really work that well into Perish. Like, Annihilate can switch out of Perish Trap, but don't really care if it does, because then it just loses its boosts. Does make it a little bit threatening in front of Gothitelle, for example. But I think I might be able to just lead these guys and try and go from there. I don't think I see a way of them just stopping me clicking Perish Trap immediately. Or Perisong. And then how do I flash out my back end? I don't really like Arcanine this game. The only thing that's worth intimidating is Great Tusk, and obviously you don't really want to bring Arcanine in on that. The other option I have is I bring Scream Tail back end and go for a Palafin lead, because Palafin could be pretty useful this match. I don't hate that. Bring that as a defensive switch and then go like Fluttermane back end. Let's try this. Let's see what happens. Like I said, this team is difficult and I have no experience using it. So we will see. I'm kind of making this up as I go along. If they go Mouse Ape as a lead here, which I don't think they will, I could just go hard switch into Scream Tail and then Perisong next turn. And like this turn just go for a fake out. I guess I lose my Goth though if I do that though. They do just go Mouse Ape. Damn, okay. Love to clip into the ground. So I can just fake out and switch it, right? I wonder, do they protect? Do they protect the mouse hold? Because I'm very tempted just to stay in and close combat the mouse. They just... Oh, it's going to be Terra Ghost mouse hold, isn't it? I'm so stupid. Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm an idiot. I am incredibly stupid. That's so obvious. Yeah, I should have gone for the hard switch there. Yeah, this lead actually does not work into Mouse Ape at all. That might just be turn 1 FF, to be honest. I got to Palafin. Things like... Gothitell's not doing anything here, because I can't trap either of these things. The bright side is they're not... They haven't terrestrialized their Annihilate, which means there is actually hope here. Okay. really worth doing it. Well, this is going to look very weird, but I'm going to Moonblast into the Annihilate. Oh no, I probably want to Shadow Ball here, don't I? Let's just do this. There's the Follow Me, so this should go down. I have Sash on Flutter. Pew. I don't kill. Well, this has gone horrendously badly. That's a really bulky mouse. Scream Tail is faster, so I can pick this thing up with Scream Tail. The issue now is I can't really use my Perish endgame because my Pokemon are insanely fast. Which means that anything they have in the back is just not going to die. I'm going to play off here and Moonblast the Annihilate. I'm going to need a minor miracle to win this one. In hindsight, I should have actually doubled the Annihilate there, just because if they protected Mousehold, I wanted to get rid of the Friend Guard. Sorry, get around the Friend Guard and just double into it. I just absolutely didn't play around Terraghost Mouse early game, which was entirely my bad, but whatever. Go on, Fluttermane. This is not going to KO, is it? Oh, it is. Yo. I've seen worse situations. If they're in Flutter, okay. Flutter Bundle. Crap. Proton Bundle, okay. Oh, fuck. I'm Terra Grass on Flutter. If I were Terra Fairy here, I'd actually be in a good position, I think. But Scream's weak to Ghost, isn't it? I need to Terra by Scream. Did they double my Flutter? I could have maybe gone for a hard read on Icy Wind there. A hard Icy Wind read would have actually been super interesting. Because if I think they're going to Icy Wind, I can go for a Parasong this turn, and now suddenly I'm slower than them, and I can just stall out the last 3 turns. Okay, let's wait for Restore. Okay. Player off does not quite half. Oh, not good. Okay, it's a good protect for me though. Okay. Let me think. Let me think. Do I just pray for a high roll on the Fluttermane here? That might be my out, because they double my Fluttermane again here, right? Yeah, I should have read the item in that turn. I was going to say I don't think they'd risk a speed tie. I could have gone for Perish there. And if I get the KO on Fluttermane here, I'm fine regardless. But please. Oh, let's go. That's a very fortunate crit. I think I may do that. I don't know what the roll is on this. Also, interesting that they were slower than me. Right? Because, like, I was at -1. So that counts as my Proto boost. What's my speed here? 150. Why were they slower? That Fluttermane had, like, no speed. I'm so confused. Alright, well, I'll just play her off this thing, and I guess we lost it. Why did that Fluttermane have, like, no speed on it? That's so bizarre. Because, like, I know for a fact there's some attack investment on this Scream Tail, so I guess that might be to try and two-shot I feel that might be to try and two-shot a normal Scream Tail, right? No? No, I mean with the roll that I got there on play rough. Yeah, this is bulkless. The crit did matter. But this is bulkless Fluttermane. So why was it slower? What did I say? That was 150 something speed, right? 155? Like if you go like modest Fluttermane with, yeah, literally any investment on Fluttermane would outspeed me there. What? That's I was missing something. Did they go for Trick Room? Did they press Trick Room on Fluttermane? For some reason? Are they trying to, like, read me going for Perish Song? Go, like, Icy Wind Trick Room or something? That doesn't make any sense. I'm so confused. I have no idea what happened there. I have no clue. I honestly have no clue. I don't know why my Scream Tail outsped there. I got hit by an Icy Wind and still went fur. That's so weird. I guess they must have pressed trick. I'm confused. If anyone has an idea, did I miss anything? Did I miss something? Someone let me know in the comments if I missed something, or if you also just didn't see what the issue was there and found that very weird that that didn't outspeed me. Ooh, this is an interesting comp. I've seen this one a few times. So Talon Tusk is pretty common at the moment. Talonflame Great Tusk, just because, as far as I'm aware, there aren't any particularly meta-relevant Pokemon that resist both ground and flying. Certainly not the combination of ground, fighting, flying, and fire. There's just a lot of offensive presence going on there. Plus, Talonflame could set up Tailwind, and Great Tusk can spam Earthquake next to it. So kind of scary. And then Fluttermane Iron Bundle, pretty standard. T-Tar is interesting as well. They also have their own Gothitelle, so there is a potential Perish option from them, which makes me think I can't lead Palafin here, because if they lead their Goth, I just lose. I think Ark's a decent lead here, actually. I could go like, I don't know how Arc Goth feels weird. Like there's so much stuff that can switch out of Perish Trap as well. I think I want to leave this just for the fake out pressure, and then potentially like Arcanine could be good. And then bring, I think Sash Flutter's pretty useful here. I guess they have T-Tar though, which could be annoying. I don't know how to play into this build. This guy? I'll be honest, I have no idea how I'm going to play this matchup. I really don't. Like, I can't go Perish Trap immediately, just because they have so much stuff that threatens that. I guess I could have led Fluttermane, but I kind of like trapping someone in and potentially getting burns down with Arcanine. Like, if they lead T-Tar to try and get around a Fluttermane lead, then I can just go fake out Wisp and shut it down immediately. They go for Flutter, so they really did not want to get Perish Trapped. That's fine. Goth does not have... okay, I can switch my Goth into... I guess I just go to Scream Tail here. Seems reasonable enough. I'm going to hit the Fluttermane just so I can outspeed it next time with Play Rough and kill it. They probably fake me out here, honestly, but whatever. I should check my Arcanine speed as well. I need to have on faster than Great Tusk is the big thing. I don't really mind being slower than the rest of it, but being faster than Great Tusk is pretty important here. Okay, and give a Scream Tail. Okay, get Photosynthesis. I am now speed. Shadow Ball. They shouldn't do too much to a Scream Tail. Oh. I forgot it's part Psychic type. I genuinely forgot that Scream Tail's part Psychic. Oh, why did I think it was just pure Fairy? That was such a bad switch. I didn't bring a Ghost Resist. This team doesn't have Ghost Resists. It's got 3 Ghost Weaknesses and no Ghost Resists. Ah, I should have brought Amoonguss then, maybe. No, because Amoonguss is dead to fucking Play Rough. Not Play Rough. The other one. I mean, I can only Play Rough with Scream Tail here, but the thing is, I think they want to protect, right? I think they want to protect their Flutter and go after my Scream Tail to stop their Flutter going down so they get another Life Orb boosted attack off. So I'm just going to hit their Goth here. Oh, they don't protect. Okay. Oh, that player did 0 damage. Okay, should have just gone after the Flutter. Knowing how much damage that did to Goth, I should just hit the Flutter Mane because it's not worth taking the risk there. Like, Flutter Mane goes down to its own Life Orb, but I can save Scream Tail potentially, or at the very least save some damage on Arcanine. Big Flare Blitz. Very cool. Get the Citrus, yep. Yeah, so that would have been into Scream Tail. So I could have saved that damage on Arcanine if I'd been a bit more sensible. Do I go Flutter here or do I go Goth? I think I have to go Flutter, right? Goth's in such a bad spot now. It's this guy, okay. There's Flutter Mane. I think I don't hate just going Shadow Ball and Willow here. I just don't want them killing my Arcanine. I didn't check my Arcanine's speed, which in hindsight was very stupid. Oh, maybe we could have gone Terra Grass here actually, that could have been interesting. Because Terra Grass would have meant that I'd take less damage from an Earthquake, potentially. Although that said, I still do not understand for the life of me why this isn't just Terra Fairy. I guess, yeah, again, I guess it's probably for Amoonguss. Are they terastallizing? Tusk, anything but fire. Oh no. Oh no. That's bad. That's very bad. Okay, Shadow Ball kills Goth. Goodbye. Maybe we should have protected Arcanine here, actually. Oh, I should have protected Arcanine. I'm so stupid, I should have protected Arcanine, because if I protect Arcanine there, I can perish, and then I win. Oh, I'm an idiot. Please just headlong rush my friggin... yeah. That should always be protect Arcanine. I beefed it. I hard beefed it. That feels really bad. See, this is the thing with like a Perish Trap team. Like in a normal situation, you're like, oh, I can burn the guy. But no, if I save my Arcanine there, I can keep my Scream Tail, my Flutter Mane alive. And make it. Oh, never mind. Then bundle. Like oh wait, no, because I would have had. Oh no, I wouldn't have had Fake Out. That's not how Fake Out works. Okay. What's my out here? If I fake out Bundle and Terror Grass, then I'm dead. Next turn. The fake out's so obvious is the thing. Do I read a Protect? I think I'm going to read a Protect. Ah! God, I could have just killed the bird. I live. Nice. Not nice. Very not nice. Thor? Cringe. Oh, I could have just gone fake out Moonblast into bird and killed it. And I think Goth might have been able to win from there. This is very bad. Yeah, I super messed up a Perish game there. Oh wait, no, I guess if I Protect Arcanine there on the turn, I should have gone Terra Grass, Shadow Ball, Goth, Protect Arcanine, because then I don't take that much damage. Wait, no, because then they bring in Freeze Dry and KO it. Okay, never mind, actually, my plan wouldn't have worked. Because if I didn't burn the Tusk, then Fluttermane would have been down to Sash. I mean, I guess I press Protect here. And go for a Psychic. I could have gone for a Heal Pulse there, actually, might have been good. Yeah. Oh wait, no, I can't Heal Pulse through Protect, can I? Oh, of course it has Encore. Why wouldn't it have Encore? God damn it. They Headlong Rush me, fine. Yeah, I lose. I lose. GG's. I just get Encore. I get Encore locked for the rest of the game now. Oh, so this bundle doesn't have Protect. Okay, I could. Oh, if I'd just gone fake out Moonblast there, that's really annoying. If I had known. If I had only known. Yeah, Moonblast kills. Oh, no, it's modest. Timid Moonblast kills pretty much any bundle. That plus fake out damage would have done it. So I could have gone Terra Grass Moonblast there. Oh well. Yeah, no, I didn't actually have the Perish endgame that I thought I did, because it occurs to me now that if I'd gone for Protect on Arcanine, I would have been put down to Sash by the Great Tusk. So bundle would have killed me regardless. Yeah, tough matchup. Yeah. I guess I maybe should have just gone fake out Moonblast into bundle there, because, like, I don't really gain much if they protect their bundle there. Well, I guess maybe I do. I don't know, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. If I'd known the bundle didn't have Protect, then I should have gone for that instead. Oh, at least I'm assuming it doesn't have Protect. Like, it's going to be Icy Wind, Freeze Dry, and then probably Hydro Pump, Encore, I would guess. Well, or it could have been Protect, Freeze Dry, Icy Wind, Encore, and just no Hydro. I don't know. Anyway. Lots of ifs and whatever. Could I have led better? So they led their... What did they lead? They led Goth and Flutter. I mean, mine Goth Flutter wouldn't have done much there. They can just switch out a Perish Trap. I don't have any Ghost... I don't have a single Ghost Resist on the team. I mean, maybe just bring a Moongus there to Rage Powder stuff away could have been a good option. Get like a Moongus Flutter. I don't know. That's a tough one. That's a very tough one, I think. Oh, well, I tried my best. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. As always, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, please do leave a like on the video, sub to the channel if you haven't already, and also go follow me on Twitch. Link to that is in my description. You can head over there to see me do live battle content if you want to do something a bit more interactive, which you want something to whack on in the background or whatever. Whatever you want it for. Twitch is in the description. Go follow me there as well. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.